Alright, this is the my mini Donkey Kong Mame cabinet. It's based off a Pt.1 Wiz handheld. I'll turn it on so we can see. So I have the software loaded straight into Mame. The only downside is we don't have a choice since this is a vertical cabinet. We don't have a choice. It only comes with a horizontal interface. So, but you can always turn it like this to see Donkey Kong to start with. And then I don't know if you can see the buttons there. This is the start button. And this is the menu button. So I'm going to hit the start button. And then it gives us some options for processor speed and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to just skip through that. So there's the Donkey Kong screen. And then we go back here. You can see the coin door. There's little coin door buttons, and those put the credits in. So look at the credits there. Say 5, 6, 7, and then whatever. And then the start button acts as the player 1 button also. And there's some volume buttons in the back. So I have it set up so we can do 2 buttons, and you can kind of play it 2 ways. Either, like almost like you'd play with the regular joystick, or you can kind of play with just with your thumb, almost like an analog stick on a regular controller. But the controllers are quite good. I was pretty happy to find a joystick that worked. I'm just gonna whiz through this board real quick. Well, I wanted to show you the button pressing, but I couldn't get the hammer. So, but you can do the some point pushing on the corner there. But so we get the idea. And then if we hit the menu button, we can exit out. Also, if I hit the pause button, I can get to the Mame input controls. The configuration stuff. And that's the return button. And I think I have these 2 buttons set up for the on-screen display, so you can do the volume and different stuff like that, and the screen brightness, so you can knock all that stuff down. Oh, it doesn't seem like it does anything, and that goes back. And then I go to the menu, and then we can find another game. I was thinking about, well, we're playing Truxton for the high score competition, so let's see what that looks like. So I have edited the ROM list as like about 300 on here. I want to get it way down from there. But these are all set up for vertical games except for I put in Space Harrier just to show you what it looks like playing a vertical game. So there's Truxton. It's Truxton 2 actually. So there's some quarters, and then I'm going to start. But so this is an 8-way, and it'll do the joystick is kind of set up for a 4-way, but it'll do diagonals if you kind of push hard, which makes it kind of perfect for this, because it's mostly I want it for old school games like Donkey Kong and Miss Pac-Man and stuff, 4-way verticals. But it does play pretty well with some of these vertical shooters, which is really fun. And just so you, the second button was that big bomb there. So that was one of the big things for me is, I really want it to be, playable, really fun, and to be able to play a lot of games on it. So I'm pretty happy with how well the controls work. Anyway, you get the idea. So we can exit out into that, and just to show you kind of the construction. So this is the whole thing. You can see it's kind of small as my hand. The back we have, if you can see that, some of the buttons on the back. The top one, this is the power button, so it turns on and off. These are the volume up and down buttons, and then we have the USB port here to charge it, and this is a little secret pause button. And then I used a little piece of this is a blue LED that's actually on the Wiz board, and then I cut a long thin piece of square plexiglass that goes all the way to the LED so it lights up. And just to show you it'll change color. This will let me know if the battery's running out or make sure that it's charged or whatever. So it's kind of a blue color, and if I take the USB charger and plug that in, you can see it changed. I don't know if you can see that, it changed to purple, which means that it's lit. And then if I turn the machine off, it'll turn to red, just red by itself. I don't know, yeah, there you go. And that means that it's charging, but the machine is off. So it was nice to get the LED in there so I could see it. Everything was working. So just to show you some of the other things, this is just a momentary switch I got from Radio Shack, and this is mounted. That's what these two buttons are. Or it's just that. And then the other button I used. This is a little kind of. I don't know what this was for. I think it was basically for like a thumb button for like, a Tron kind of thing, but it doesn't have a micro switch. It's a real quiet, nice little durable thing. I actually got these from 1UP, had a bunch of them he was selling on the forum, and I bought them because I thought I could use them for a project. And then the thing I ended up doing is countersinking them into the underneath the control panel sticker there, so that it's just the just this part show up. I didn't like the metal ring around there, so I countersunk that underneath. And this was basically, to give you an idea, this is what one of my original CPs. So this was like this, and but I didn't like the layout, so I ended up moving the stuff around a little bit. And this button would go, sits in there like that, and that's before. That's before I countersunk that in. So the other thing, this is what this is the empty Wiz. Actually, it goes like this. So that was where the screen went, and then the controls were there, and that's what the inside was. And so basically the board's in there like that.